Hi and welcome to Ocean AI. Today I'm doing a video on the FOREX AI that I've just sent out to the channel. Um, just want to go over a few things, how I look at it, how I look for setups, and ways of trading the AI. So firstly, start with the euro here. So the euro, a lot of the currencies have been in a bit of a range the last few days, so just waiting for it to break up higher or lower, depending on which way they want to go. I'll have a look at the long-term outlook later on. But firstly, with the euro here, what we're looking for, how I'd play this one is for it to come down and then a rally back into this time here, and then looking for a sell-off into this time, and that would be the trade. So ideally, what we'd have would be something coming down into here, and then a little ABCD Gartley coming back into, so we look at a fib level, this is just short-term stuff. So it comes down to there, then we're looking for that 50 to 60% retracement with an ABCD, and that's what we're looking for that. And then just looking to, with a stop loss above the 78. So this is just an example. Get a move down here, and then we get this rally back here. So if at the time it's in this zone, say go short about 105.20, and your risk only needs to be, say, 12 points on this one. And all we're looking for is that next move down to here. So it may just go sideways like that, or it might drop, or whatever. But the idea is to trade it from there to there. All we want to see is it to come up, hit the level, and then drop straight away. If it hangs around here, so if we go sort of half an hour after and it's still sitting here, not doing a lot, then you want to get out of it, because there's more chance that's likely to go against you. So just a couple of things to look at for that euro there. If I go on to the pound, the pound is setting up quite nice for a good swing today. Same as the euro, looking for this to come down into this time. But with this one being from 12:30 till 4, that gives us 3.5 hours for a nice correction up. So be looking for that to come down into here, and then some sort of an ABCD back into this time to get this sell-off. It may come down to there once again, may come across here, or it might go straight through. So that's why and with that one, because we've got this high over here, we're going to have a new low, possibly have a new low down here. Then we take this high, bring it down to this low, and then be looking for possibly the 382. Possibly that 382 to 50% area, depending on how it comes off here. It might come off faster, might even get up 50-60%. We don't really know, because this is just time, it's not price related. So looking for that low to come in here. If we get a spike off there, then look for that ABCD back if it comes there, or even if it gets up to the 78%. Say example, if it gets up to the 61% here, so selling at 25.26, then you have your stop up here, so you'd be 30-point stop loss, say 25.56, and that's all you need to risk with that, looking for this move down, and then either closing it here, or depending on how it moves, if it moves fast, you might want to move your stop loss to break even, and then look for a pullback to add in, or something like that, depending on the bigger picture as well. But this is just looking at short-term stuff. So that would be the pound, the Aussie's in this trading range as well. So So we'll just look for some short-term stuff. It still doesn't look very pretty with this, but sort of got one key time here and then another key time here. Same thing there. If we got this move comes up here into the 61% here. So from this high over here, so this high here down to here, move into that 50 to 60% range. We also have this ABCD here, which is just completed. So this could just fall away from here, or we could get one more little spike up. If we get that spike up, 61% could be a good place to sell it. So 71.20. And then with that, you'd only need 20 points max for a stop loss, looking to trade that down. Yeah, that's the Aussie. Over to the Swiss franc. This one could be a good one later on in the day, sort of around 3 o'clock, which is an hour after the Europe Open. Yeah, it'd be good to see what it does here at 12 o'clock. If we get a little spike into here and then we get a sell-off, so we take out this high by a little bit, would be good. Ideally get it up to just a spike through 98. Then we could look at, say it just gets up through that 98. Then we'd be looking at that 50 to 60% area here would be, move that down a bit. Yes, and that's sort of given us that ABCD there as well. So if we get this move up into here, then we look for that ABCD out of that down into that 50 to 60% area, and might get a nice run for the rest of the day. So I think this US dollar Swiss franc could be a good one. Keep an eye on that. Can add an alarm on that one. If you're using TradingView, the best way to do it would be to just mark these times and then add an alarm onto it, and then you don't miss them. The other thing you can do, because obviously you guys don't have the blue line that I have, what you can do is use the brush thing and just do a rough drawing. So you come up to here, down to here, something like that, and that'll give you, so I'll take that out of the way. Get rid of that. And then you're left with sort of a rough drawing like that. That could work. It'd be one way to do it, to give you an idea of where you're going and what you're looking at as well, with the line and with the times. So yeah, keep that in mind. What else we got? Go on to the yen. The yen's the same here. I think this one could be the better one if we get that sell-off here. So we've already had this high here, now looking for a down move. If we get that down into the 50 to 60% area here, that could be something to look at to rally up towards the 7 o'clock mark, and then possibly looking for a sell depending on what sort of pattern we get. If you get no patterns in just a short-term trade, once again, if this does nothing, say it just sort of comes down here, up here, and sort of doing nothing into the time, then that's when we want to have no trade. We don't want to just be jumping in because this says it's going to go up. We still want the pattern, and we still want to sort of spike down. Same thing here. If we look at inverts as well, say this one comes up here into this time, then that would be an inverted pattern. So we'd be looking at, say, if we look at this one, so we get this rally up there, So you get this ABCD here. Running up into there at 1:30.25 into that time. That would give us a invert. So then we'd be looking for a sell down into this time, so everything flips over. Yeah, it's a look at the yen and possible invert on that one. Canadian. So the Canadian here has just finished a pattern. On the longer term here, we've just had a Gartley come back into the 50% here. And yeah, it's rallying off this one, so we need to see what it's doing here and here. It's pretty choppy, looking pretty choppy, but sort of see where it is at around 6 o'clock tonight. If this goes up through here and keeps going up, then the AI will be wrong and be looking for this pattern to go higher up through 29 up towards 130. That would be, take that AB. Yeah, that would take us up to 130 there. So this could be a nice move up against all the AI. So keep an eye out for that one around these times, and we'll see where that one goes. What else we got? I think I posted the pound. Yeah, pound AUD is starting to set up quite nice. So just while we're here, I'll look at yesterday's one. So we came down to this time nicely. We got a nice ABCD into this one. That was this one here. Got this ABCD up into here, which gives us a chance to sell. And then from that one was also a, take that out. This one here. There was a nice ABCD down to the 618 here. So we do that as a Gartley pattern, get that rally up. That came down into here. It was slightly before the time, but when you get a pattern like this that's getting close to the time, that's where you want to look at it as well. Started to rally. I was expecting it to rally all day, but obviously it didn't, and it's just sort of rolled over slowly. So that one, if you got into that one, you would have either taken a little bit of profit or been out at break even, because once it went past here and didn't continue higher, then that's just a sign to get out of it, and that's what happened with that one. But if we look at today, today's sort of working quite nicely. This will be the critical time just after the Europe Open. I want to see what this does here. So it comes up into here, down into here, and then pulls back, and then looking for that move for the day. Nothing really else to look for. But yeah, I think this will be a critical time, seeing what we've got, going down to a smaller time frame maybe. See what we can get. If we can get a rally, then an ABCD down to this time, it'll be a good place to go. I'll keep an eye on this. Got an alarm on it, so keep an eye on it, see what it does. What else did I do? Do the Euro, Canadian. Yeah, this one's similar to the USD Canadian, only it looks like we could be heading higher. So looking for this, we've pulled back into this 50 to 60% zone, just looking for one more low. If we get it down to sort of 134.72 would be good. Definitely keep an eye on this one, and then looking for that move up. And depending on what it does, the shape it takes, if there's an ABCD there, then that could turn into a, so we go from there. that could be a sell there. So what it could do would be a move up, move back, and then up into there. And that could be a take profit area for further selling. But look at this one first, and then we'll see where we are up here. So you've got 2 good points in the Euro Canadian. Yeah, that's about it for now. I think I'll leave it at that. That's just looking at examples for the day and ways of looking at it, and also just looking at ways to trade and how you can set it up and putting in your alarms, things like that. So I hope this helps. Let me know if you like it, and I'll do some more. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.